many people don't take bigger action in their business because they feel discouraged. And often, they've never been taught how to make decisions, educated decisions. And so I would like to teach you how to do that. Because otherwise, many times you're stuck. So I did what we'll call the leverage Q&A this morning. And a couple of the questions were around, how do I know when it's time to hire? I need to hire somebody to take over the day-to-day of my business. How do I know it's time? Because I'm not sure I have the money. And I said, well, we need to make a decision around this, and there are ways that you can find the money, but first the decision must come. And so I want to share with you my 5-step process for making educated decisions. Playing a bigger game in your business usually involves money, doesn't it? Wouldn't it be convenient if it didn't? Use this for any situation, whether it's finding an admin, getting somebody to do your branding, getting mentorship. Maybe you can, if you're not sure how to make a decision about how to join us, maybe you can use it for that. If you're looking to bring somebody on who is a second in command in your business, whatever it is, getting a lease for your office, wherever you need to think about, can you afford something or not, you can use this. So number 1, get clear on your goals. I know this is one of those, yeah, duh, but I really want you to listen to this. Can saying yes to this opportunity get me closer and faster toward my goal? So if you need an admin, can your admin get you closer and faster towards your goal? Yeah, right? So if you are clear about your goal, and you take several steps in the right direction every day, eventually you will succeed. So decide what it is that you want, write it down, review it constantly, and each day do something that moves you toward your goals. This is not about staying stuck on the elevator. Number 2, calculate your return on investment. This is where you ask yourself, if I could make back my financial investment by 2 to 4 times over my lifetime, would it be a smart investment? What about 10 times? Sometimes people say, well, how can I get my money back on this investment within like 3 months or a year? Look at the whole lifetime. You don't go to college and say, how can I make back? How much do we spend for college these days? Like $250,000? How can I make back my $250,000 university investment within the first year between I'm 21 and 22? That makes no sense. We make some investments and we expect them to be paid back in 20 years, and we make some investments and say this needs to be paid back, like return on investment in 6 months. No. But if it's a 2 to 4 times or 10 times what I invested, is it worthwhile? And if you can't get a return on your investment, then don't do it. I do not do something where I don't get at least 2 times, at the minimum 2 times the return on investment. Turn to the person next to you and say, that's smart. That's smart. Number 3, consider the alternative. Bless you. When you're stuck, when you're waiting, ask yourself, what happens if I don't say yes? Do I want to be in the same place a year from now? Would I want to be in the same situation in 5 years? It's really that simple. Number 4, consult your intuition. I'm a spiritual person, and I do business. I'm in the material world. What is that? I'm a spiritual person in a material world. I bring my spiritual sense in my business day to day. A lot of people make their decisions from here. Yes, you want to be logical, but sometimes you can over-logic yourself into making the wrong decision. So, how I do it, and I hope this serves you, is I ask myself, if I silence my fears for a moment, and I decide to listen to my gut, my intuition, tell me about what to do. What is my gut telling me? One way to do that is, because when we're making financial decisions, is to take the money out of the equation. Write that down. Take the money out of the equation. Move it to the side. Because money has a way of really messing up our decision-making process, would you say? Yeah. So you take the money to the side, and then you ask yourself, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being, yes, I want this. I need this. This would be good for me. And 1 being, hell no. This is not right for me. You move the money to the side, scale of 1 to 10, where are you? Check in. The number will come up immediately. If it's a 7 or above, the answer is yes. If it's 7 or below, or if it's 6 or below, the answer is no. But this is about moving the money to the side and really checking in. You can turn a 7 into an 8, 8 into a 9, 9 into a 10, but you cannot turn a 6 into a 10. That's my experience only. Is this helpful? Yes. I use this for hiring. I use this for when I talk to a client or prospective client. I need to check in whether I want that person. Whether it's charging for something or anything in my business, I use the scale of 1 to 10 thing. But move the money to the side. Because, why? Because you can always find the money. The money is everywhere. Remember? 50 ways. You can find the money. But checking in with your intuition is everything. And then trust that, because your intuition is actually source talking to you. This is ego. Deep breath in. I'm giving you my hacks. I hope this is good. Yeah? Is this helpful? Okay, good. Good. Number 5, trust yourself. If I came from a place of faith rather than fear, would I say yes or would I say no? This is an invitation to let your faith be bigger than your fear. I've made some pretty crazy yes decisions in the past because I said, I do not make my decisions from fear, I make them from faith.